There is a pattern I've observed across remote teams again and again. Talented professionals, consistent performers, reliable contributors, getting passed over for promotion. And when it happens, it feels confusing. Because from their perspective, they've done everything right. They delivered the work. They met the deadlines. They stayed professional. They remained dependable. So, why does someone else move up? The answer is not emotional. It's structural. Remote work has changed the mechanics of visibility, and most professionals are still operating under office-era assumptions. Today, we're going to break this down clearly and strategically. Not from a motivational angle, from a systems angle. Because promotions are not random. They are decisions made under specific psychological and organizational conditions. Let's begin with the first shift. KeyCap 1 visibility is no longer passive. In traditional office environments, visibility happens automatically. Your manager sees you. They see how you engage in meetings. They see how others respond to you. They see how you handle pressure. They see your energy. Your presence becomes part of their internal perception of you. In remote work, that layer disappears. There are no hallway conversations, no spontaneous observations, no body language cues outside scheduled calls. Now, your visibility is limited to what you intentionally communicate. And this is where the gap begins. Many remote professionals continue working hard, assuming their results will speak for themselves. But in distributed systems, results do not speak. They must be translated. If you are not actively shaping perception, perception forms without you. And that perception may underestimate your impact. KeyCap 2 proximity bias has evolved. It has not disappeared. There is something called proximity bias. It refers to the tendency leaders have to favor people they interact with more frequently. Remote work does not eliminate this bias. It changes its form. In remote environments, proximity becomes who speaks confidently in meetings, who provides structured updates, who proactively communicates progress, who leadership feels familiar with, who reduces uncertainty through clarity. If your communication is minimal and purely task-based, you occupy less cognitive space, not because you are less capable, but because you are less visible. Promotion discussions happen in rooms you are not in. If your name surfaces and the response is vague, yeah, they're solid. They do good work. That's not enough. Clarity fuels advocacy, and advocacy fuels promotion. KeyCap 3 the silent contribution problem. Now, let's address something subtle but powerful. Many remote professionals contribute significantly, but describe their work in small language. For example, I finished the onboarding guide. I handled the support tickets. I updated the CR. That is task language. Promotion decisions are not made on tasks. They are made on value. Compare that to, I redesigned the onboarding guide, reducing ramp-up time by 30%. I streamlined ticket responses, cutting average resolution time by 15%. I optimized CRM tracking, improving sales follow-up efficiency. One communicates activity. The other communicates impact. Remote workers often undercommunicate impact because they assume the outcome is obvious. It is not. Leadership sees summaries, not your full workflow. If you don't translate your output into measurable outcomes, your value becomes diluted. KeyCap 4 output versus outcome, the career filter. This distinction is critical. Output answers. What did you do? Outcome answers. What changed because you did it? Promotion decisions prioritize outcomes because outcomes reduce risk. If someone can clearly demonstrate they improve systems, save time, increase revenue, enhance efficiency, or stabilize operations, promoting them feels logical. If someone can only describe activity, promoting them feels uncertain. And here's the truth most people don't talk about. Promotion is a risk decision. KeyCap 5 promotion is a risk calculation. When leadership considers elevating someone, they are not asking, who worked the hardest? They are asking, who reduces uncertainty? Who can operate with more responsibility? Who demonstrates leadership behaviors already? If your impact is undocumented and your communication inconsistent, promoting you feels risky. Risk delays advancement. Clarity accelerates it. Remote work increases this clarity requirement. There are fewer informal signals, so your documentation and communication must compensate. Keycap 6 reliability is not enough. Many remote professionals become known as dependable executors. They meet deadlines. They follow instructions. They avoid mistakes. That is valuable. But promotions often require visible leadership signals. Leadership signals include anticipating problems before they occur, suggesting improvements, thinking beyond assigned tasks, communicating in business impact language, demonstrating strategic awareness. In office environments, some of these signals are observed naturally. In remote environments, they must be articulated. If you solve a problem quietly, it does not build perception. If you identify a risk and propose a solution proactively, it does. Perception shapes opportunity. Keycap 7, the 3-layer remote promotion model. To simplify this, imagine 3 layers. Layer 1, competence.
You do your job well.
Layer 2, translation. You track measurable impact. You communicate outcomes clearly. Layer 3, perceived leadership. You demonstrate initiative. You think ahead. You operate strategically. You reduce ambiguity. Most overlooked remote professionals operate at Layer 1. Some occasionally operate at Layer 2. Promotions are usually decided at Layer 3. That's the gap. Keycap 8, working harder will not fix this. A common reaction to being overlooked is to increase effort. More hours, more tasks, more responsiveness. But effort without visibility compounds invisibility. Remote promotion is not about exhaustion. It is about strategic positioning. Instead of asking, "How can I work more?"
Ask,
"How can I make my impact clearer?" "How can I reduce leadership uncertainty?" "How can I document value consistently?" Keycap 9, strategic visibility. The real shift. Strategic visibility means tracking wins weekly, converting tasks into outcomes, sending structured progress updates, proactively identifying improvements, positioning yourself as a future leader before holding the title. It is calm. It is intentional. It is measurable. It is not self-promotion. It is clarity. And clarity builds trust. 10. Final reflection. If you feel overlooked in your remote role, pause before assuming unfairness. Ask yourself, can I summarize my last 30 days in measurable business impact? Does leadership clearly understand my strategic value? Have I signaled readiness for more responsibility? Or have I assumed my effort was enough? Remote work is not limiting. It is simply different. The professionals who advance consistently are not louder. They are clearer. They are structured. They are intentional about perception. Promotion in remote systems is engineered. And once you understand that, you stop waiting to be noticed. You start designing how you are seen. If this perspective was helpful, stay with this series. We are breaking down remote promotion strategically, step by step. And in the next video, we'll discuss how to build intentional visibility without appearing self-promotional.